to Wild Eye Wednesday. We are back with the Wild Eye reviews, and we are going to be doing Ouija Possession. And this particular film is part of this absolutely wonderful 4-pack. I do want to thank Horrific Nightmares JM for sending this to me. Now, I'd already seen Conjuring the Devil, but this pack so far, the other two films, Heidi and Ouija Possession, have been delightful. So let's get into Ouija the Possession, which is a 2016 film. Approximately 1 hour and 35 minutes for your viewing pleasures. And your director is Luis Carvalho. Starring Jamie Burnett, Ryan Bordeaux, Nicole LaSala, Jocelyn Padilla, Aaron Peasley, Cesar Pereira, which sounds very familiar to me, but I don't know if that's in correlation to anything. Rob Roy, and of course, you guys know who she is, Brink Stevens as Zora. And this film was made for €150, which translates to $163.15, I believe it was, in US dollars. You heard me correctly, under $165 to make Ouija Possession. And yeah, that's impressive, to be honest with you. Very, very, very impressive. Now, I did notice that this film goes by two names, and one of them is going to be called Jonah Lives. And I don't want to go into too much detail as to why it's called Jonah Lives, because I don't want to spoil the film. But what you have here is you have a group of kids with the standard tropes. You know, they're at a party, they're playing poker, things are getting a little bit boring, so one of the other kids who's kind of into religious stage in his life, and he's very protective of everybody as far as what they're going to be doing, but he's wanting everybody to just kind of be calm about things. Then there's a Ouija board that gets brought out, which is kind of counterproductive, but the Ouija board gets brought out, they start to play, and of course they conjure up somebody or something. Now, at that point, things start to get a little bit hairy, and everybody starts to get into a little bit of trouble. Now, I don't want to go into details how or what happens when they conjure up this person or thing or someone, but they have to fight for their lives and get through this attack at this party in the basement, which is, sometimes people say that's a standard trope, and meanwhile you have some of the family members, the adults, having a party up into a different room, kind of unbeknownst to the situation. They're having a party, and Brinks is there, Zora, who is, of course, played by Brink Stevens, and she kind of has a little bit of information about the situation. She has kind of an idea as to what's happening and why. But that's kind of the twist that you'll see in the film that you have to see when you watch it. Now, I will leave it right there as, it's your standard film where, you conjure up something and you have to defend yourself from it. And let's talk about what I thought about it. This was fun, man. I don't know why it gets a 1.8 on IMDb, but I don't understand why IMDb does anything. But anybody even rates IMDb. I think some people do it just to be a troll. There was some good gore with it. Not amazing acting. Okay acting. Not the best, but it was effort there. I really liked who our antagonist in the film was. Really, really done well, in my opinion. And like I said, some of the gore was good. Some of the special effects were decent. The director of the film is a special effects specialist as well. I believe this is his only film that he's directed, so I think maybe his work comes from special effects. But with that being said, just really, really fun. For the budget, I was blown away. There was one scene that I just wish they would have left out. It probably didn't even have to be there. I still would have enjoyed the scene without it happening. There was a cutout to an axe, or excuse me, a shovel scene where someone was getting cut with a shovel, and it was almost like it. Right when the shovel went to go do the slice, it looked almost animated, like it was CGI, and I didn't think it needed to be there, but that's a minor qualm for the budget. I had a blast with this, man. This pack has been just wonderful. Check out Ouija Possession. No, it's not part of the franchise, and no, it's not like your standard Ouija films, the ones outside of the franchise. This one's really good. So, anyways, let me know if you've seen this one. I know Horrific Nightmares JM has seen this one. I did watch your review, by the way, Jason, on this one before I did this, just to kind of compare notes. And I agree with you in a lot of the stuff you said. And 7 out of 10 is very strong. So I will roll with a 6.5 out of 10 on this one. And catch up with you guys later. Jay, thank you so much for sending me this pack, dude. It's great. Like I said, I agree with you on the film, and good times. Catch up with you guys later. I do want to thank the cast from the Midnight Hour for picking this one for me, as we all decided to come up with one to watch. And this is what we came up with. So this is what they picked for me. And good choice, folks. Peace.